From an undisclosed secret location, our heroes are on their way to save the day. Come on, Skinny Man! We gotta stop the Maggot King!
AKA Dave! What the fuck are you doing?
What? We're gonna go stop Dave!
Yeah, but I'm driving.
Fuck you, I'm the main superhero!
You don't even know how to drive a fucking stick!
Why the fuck did you get a stick?
Because I like sticks.
I'm sure you do.
I'm sure you do too. I like controlling the power of the vehicle, unlike an automatic, where you can't control their power.
Okay, fine. Fuck you then, bitch. You drive.
That's what I thought.
Motherfucker! How the hell are you gonna get a car that can't even fucking drive? What is going on, everybody? This is BroncoJuggalo
And Bill.
and we are coming back to the comic cave.
Back to the comic cave. Man, I sure hope Skinny Man and Dead Meat are going to be okay on their adventure today.
Yeah, they fucking are going after some guy named the Maggot King.
Yeah.
He's like this little troll, hairy motherfucker with a nose ring.
Kind of like the mole guy?
No, not really like the mole guy. He's an entity all of his own.
Ah.
You know, but he's been causing havoc all over New Gotham.
New Gotham? What the fuck is with everybody and calling something new? You know, you like have fucking York in Europe and then New York in the US. Like, what the fuck? Why did they put new in front of it?
Well, old Gotham got burned down when Batman died, so...
What? Why?
I don't know. It's just something some fat guy wrote.
Oh. What's with the new?
I don't know.
Anyways, like you said, we're back at the comic cave, and we're coming at you with Iron Man 2.
Dos.
Dos. See, we are a little bilingual.
Directed once again by Jon Favreau, and returning as Iron Man, we have Robert Downey Jr. Returning as Pepper Potts, we have Gwyneth Paltrow, and returning as Happy, we have Jon Favreau.
Yay!
Replacing Terrence Howard, though, as War Machine, James Rhodes Rhodey is Don Cheadle.
I don't
And
know.
we have Mickey Rourke coming in as Whiplash.
I thought he did a great job, actually.
I think he did a good job, too.
I don't know. The guy that played Rhodey, I liked them both. I don't know. They both did a good
Terrence
job.
Howard did a good job. Don Cheadle does a good job, too, and I like that he makes the role his own.
Well,
so.
who do you think should we have kept?
It's hard to say. I like Don Cheadle, but we get a lot more out of Don Cheadle because we get him in multiple films.
True.
After this one.
True.
We get him in a few Iron Man, we get him in Avengers films. Yeah, we get him a few guest spots here and there.
Yeah.
So we get him in Captain America: Civil War.
True.
It's hard to say because we only saw Terrence Howard in the one film. You know, it's a little hard to say.
It kind of is, even though both did a great job.
Also supposed to return was Obadiah Stane, also known as Ironmonger. That's okay. We got a pretty good bad guy in this one.
Yeah.
But the critics didn't agree. This
Really?
movie was bashed for its villain and for its plot line.
Well, it was okay. You know.
I like this one. It does catch some hate. And I don't see why. I get that the original is like everybody's favorite and it's a big time deal.
Well, yeah.
But this was a good film and it was a good follow-up. And it took everything that Iron Man did in the original movie and just built on it. And I thought it did well. That's actually one of my first pros, so what the fuck? Let's start there.
Okay, start.
Like I said, it built on everything that the first one did. It didn't take anything away. It didn't change any storylines. And the humor in this one, all the acting in this one, all that, the quality of that did not go down. The quality of the storyline, in my opinion, did not go down. It only built upon it. I think it was a good follow-up. I don't see why people got pissy with this one.
I don't understand it either. You know, the Whiplash character, probably not one of the most famous Iron Man villains, but...
Well, even Iron Man, okay, come on, let's be honest here. Iron Man was a B-level character until the Iron Man movie. Until that movie. He was a pretty much B-level character in comics. Nobody outside comic book fans really knew much about Iron Man.
True.
Like, he wasn't a household name like Batman or Superman or Captain America. You know, those are household names.
Oh,
Spider-Man. You know, every 5-year-old knew who Spider-Man. Now, every 5-year-old knows Iron Man.
Oh, yeah.
But when we were growing up, 5-year-olds didn't know who Iron Man was unless they watched the fucking comic cartoons.
True.
You know?
True.
So, he doesn't. It's not like he has this great rogues gallery of villains. You know.
No. Yeah.
He's got a few good ones, but he doesn't have like.
Kind of like Green Lantern.
Yeah. It's not like he's got like 1 or 2 big ones, but other than that, like a lot of them can't be put into movies, like Fin Fang Foom, the dragon.
Yeah.
How are we gonna put him in this storyline and keep it grounded? You know.
Yeah. True.
I mean, but yeah. That's my first pro. How about you, brother?
My first pro for this movie is the humor. We still have that humor in there. The hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
That
was funny.
The hemorrhoids. But we still have that humor in there that makes it great, and that's why Robert Downey Jr. is so great as Tony Stark. He is very humorous, and he just nails this character, man.
I even like Justin Hammer, especially at the end. He's like, "Wait, I'm getting arrested? Wait, what? I'm the bad guy? No shit, Sherlock, you're the bad guy."
Yeah, no kidding.
No, he didn't even get what the fuck he was doing wrong. He's that dumb.
Oh, I broke this dude out of prison, and yeah, I'm the bad guy. What?
And he's got such a inferiority complex. He comes on stage,
especially
trying to dance and look like Tony and shit. And
especially towards Tony Stark, his inferiority complex towards.
I can't
Tony.
say that word right now either.
Inferiority.
Inferiority. Yeah, whatever. I can't make my tongue do that either.
Yeah.
So.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah.
All right, what's your next pro for this film?
Kind of building off my last pro. Robert Downey Jr. takes Iron Man, not just the character Iron Man for the fans, but also in the movie. He takes Iron Man from being a vigilante or a superhero to a rock star.
That is actually my next pro as well.
He takes it from superhero to rock star. Like I said, before the first Iron Man movie, not many people heard, or not many. Iron Man was not the big name he is now.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. made him that big name in these films. And I think he does that so well in part 2. But also within the context of the film, he does that. Robert Downey Jr., he's like, no, I'm Iron Man. You're not getting my shit. Fuck you. I can tell the U.S. government to go fuck themselves. That's what I can do. Because I'm Iron Man.
I do what I want.
Yeah, and that's what I liked about it. It was awesome. I love that, you know.
I'm going to segue off this. Yes, I love, that's my pro as well, but superhero finally as a rock star. Not a goody two-shoe or a vigilante, the rock star superhero. Mm-hmm. And that's what Iron Man is. Tony Stark. He's not, unlike, you know, in the comics where he didn't come out right away as being Iron Man. No, in this movie, the last movie, I am Iron Man. And then he takes next movie and boom, I'm not just Iron Man, I'm a fucking rock star, man. Fuck yeah.
And even well before Captain America Civil War, the movie, they are doing that Civil War storyline already.
They are.
Because it was in the Civil War storyline where he announced that he was Iron Man.
He had announced he was Iron Man. Ugh, God, this is like way back in comics that he came out as Iron Man before. But then some memory wipe thingy, blah, blah, and they don't know he's Iron Man anymore. But yeah, that was the most recent when he came out was Civil War. And also, my favorite part of Civil War comics, Jonah Jameson, when he finds out in the comic books that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. He literally in the comics is and falls over. You think he's had a heart attack. No, he just fainted.
Yeah.
He fainted. But you thought he was having a heart attack.
Alright, that is pretty funny.
Yeah.
My next pro is based around a couple of the surrounding characters. I like how in this one we get a little more of a look into Howard Stark.
Yeah.
Through the film,
The backstory.
through the backstory.
That is actually a pro of mine.
Now we get much more of that later on in Captain America.
A lot more.
You haven't seen it yet, but also in Endgame.
I haven't
we get
seen
some
Endgame.
interaction there with him in Endgame.
Nice.
You know?
But yeah, that is a pro of mine as well.
But we get some of that, but also it's not just there. I really like Robert Downey's interactions in this one with Pepper Potts. And I like that we explore Pepper a little more. She is now in control of the company. You know, she's getting harassed by the media because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, he put his secretary in charge. He must be banging her, you know. All that kind of shit.
That comes later.
Even though she's been pretty much running things since the beginning anyways for him. You know. I like that. I like that we get these more rounded out secondary characters that help to build this shared universe that is coming.
Yes. Yes. And yeah, I love the backstory between him and his father. Love that. I can't. You've already said pretty much everything I wanted to say about that, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to get into my next pro then. Because that was pro of mine too, but my next pro is we finally get War Machine and we have Black Widow too. So we get the introduction of these two new characters. We finally get War Machine. I love War Machine. He's probably my favorite character in the Iron Man comic aspect of it. I love the War Machine because it's Iron Man. Oh, and not just because he's in the silver and black. Come on.
It's mostly just silver.
Black, dude. Come on. I'm waiting for the retort here.
No, it's okay.
Okay, he's got nothing right now. But also,
I was actually thinking about when he tried to set off the big boom, and it was more like the little fizzle.
oh God, again with the humor. He's like,
love that.
okay, I got this, Tony. Bleep. What is it? What is it? Hammer tech. You go and starts it. Hammer tech.
Yeah.
But yeah, War Machine is Iron Man just with a lot more guns, and he'll get a lot better with Stark tech in future movies.
And he did. He made that War Machine, and in the comics, I can't remember the exact comic because I didn't, like I said, even I didn't read Iron Man that much before.
I didn't either.
You know, Civil War and stuff. So I don't remember if Hammer had a part in creating the War Machine, you know, or if when he I know Tony designed it and called it the War Machine, but I'm pretty sure he designed it to be like for full out battle. Like that's what he designed it for. So
yes,
you know.
And fun fact, Rhodes is not the only one to don the War Machine. There's been at least one other that I know of who's donned War Machine, and that's the Punisher, Frank Castle.
In fact, he even put the Punisher symbol on the frickin' thing.
Yeah, and he went to war with a third world country and annihilated their army with it.
Yep.
Yeah, Nick Fury. Not a good idea to give something like that to a madman.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think he's gonna do with it?
Punisher's not a madman. He's just misunderstood.
Yeah.
My next pro is the soundtrack. Great rockin' soundtrack, mostly by AC/DC.
Again,
awesome
a great rockin' soundtrack.
AC/DC just rules.
Hell yeah. My next pro for this film, it's just one scene in this film that shows you how fucking badass Black Widow is. Her and Happy are going into the Hammer place, and Happy gets one guy, and she knocks out all the rest.
Yeah, he's like, I got him!
I got one! I got him!
And he sees like 20 guys just laid out. It's hilarious.
And he's just looking like, okay, yeah.
Right.
I love that scene because you get to see Black Widow, because we've had her a little bit in this movie, but we have not got to see the badass Black Widow.
Yeah, like
this is where we get to see the badass Russian assassin.
Yep.
This is where we get to fucking finally see her for the first time in real action. Fucking beautiful, man.
Yep.
Fucking beautiful.
Definitely agree with that. I'm done with my pros. How about you?
I got one more pro for this film, and that is the very end of the film where we get the introduction into Thor.
Yeah, that's a cool part.
I think it's really cool. You know, the agent, I can't remember the agent's name. I'm being reassigned to New Mexico. And it's just a simple scene. It really is simple. It's just Thor's hammer. Iconic though. You know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's coming. Just that crater with the hammer. Brilliantly done. You know what's coming.
And I actually read a blog excerpt where somebody said, "Oh, if they wanted people to know it was Thor, they should have showed a different weapon." And I'm like,
why?
Who doesn't know Thor's hammer? The most casual fucking comic book fan knows Thor's hammer.
What idiot
I
asked you this?
Oh no, it was when I was looking up to see if that license plate meant anything.
Oh yeah.
I just saw that on
plate.
there and I was like, really? What kind of dumbass wrote that?
I don't know. But while we're on the license plate, there's this big conspiracy because that's the first shot. Is you just get the shot of an old style New Mexico license plate. I actually have one.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm gonna just look because I can't do it verbatim. The license plate is 8RE, the Z symbol, 2Z1. And there's this whole conspiracy.
Everybody's wondering what does it mean, and nobody's come up with an answer yet.
No one's come up with one. There's a lot of theories about it. And hey, give us yours in the comments section. If you got a theory about this license plate and what it means, put it in the comments section. We'd love to know what you think. Me, I have no fucking clue.
Me either. Ready for cons?
Yep.
I've only got one. Once again, Marvel throws away its villain, and they beat Whiplash way too easy. They just killed all the robots, all the androids, just bam, 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 wiped them out, and that's it. They just took it way too easy.
That's my only con for this film, too, is that the end climactic battle seemed a little too easy.
Right.
You know? And yeah, Marvel does this. DC doesn't do it as much with their villains as throwaways.
I do think that in Justice League they did, but we'll talk about that when we get to Justice League as a movie.
When we get there, yeah, but DC movies have thrown them away too, but not as much as Marvel.
Yeah.
So yeah, the end of the film, kind of like, a little too easy of a victory for them.
Yep.
Even when, I think the best part of that climactic scene was when War Machine was going after Iron Man and Rhodes is telling him, okay, I've got signal lock on you, and he can still communicate with him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, actually, now that I think about it, why was he able to communicate with him still?
It's his, he hacked into it.
Oh, that's right.
Jarvis hack into it.
That's right, he had Jarvis hack into it. Okay, didn't remember. But yeah, that was the best part of the climactic scene for me, was where Rhodes is like, oh, I've got signal lock on you, and like telling him.
I liked when he told Rhodey to duck, when he tells War Machine to duck, and he just spins around and takes out everything with a laser. That was cool.
Yeah, that was a cool effect, man.
He's like, I can only do it once. So guys, you may have noticed that I didn't do a synopsis on this review. And that's because, for the most part, most of us know these stories. We know what's going on here.
Yeah.
This one just really did build off of it. We enter Whiplash and Justin Hammer. Justin Hammer helps Whiplash break out of prison. Well, Justin basically buys him out of prison.
Yeah.
In secret. You know, and Whiplash betrays Justin and tries to kill Tony Stark because he wants revenge on Tony for some shit that Tony's dad did. That's your storyline. And I'm not going to, like I said, these Comic Cave reviews are going to be a little different, especially with this MCU. Now, we have a lot of origin story movies to get to in the MCU, so we're going to give you synopsises on all of those, I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah.
But some of these are just building movies where we're building this universe. and we're building towards a big climax, which is now Endgame, but was at the time. This time was just Avengers.
Yeah.
So, if you don't like the style I'm doing it in, let me know. I'll see.
We'll change it up if you.
I'm not going to say I'm going to change it.
Well, we could.
But I'll think about it. Anyways, guys, that is it for BroncoJuggalo
and Bill
from the Comic Cave. Peace.
Good night. Well, hurry up, man. That was quite an adventure.
Man, you know what? You suck at driving.
Fuck you.
I mean, you almost killed the fucking Maggot King. We're supposed to take the bad guy in, not run him the fuck over.
That's not logical. It's so much easier just to hit him and then take him to a hospital.
I don't give a shit. What's logical?
Huh. This superhero thing's kind of hard.
Yeah. Maybe we're not cut out for this. Oh well, fuck it. Let's go drink.
Yeah. And then maybe I'll hit somebody the next day.
That fucking Bill. He forgot to mention the Stan Lee part. He was the autograph seeker outside the expo. What the hell is this? That almost looks like Thor's hammer. Not quite, but almost. I wonder if I'm worthy.